Okay, welcome back to the channel for a very late night start for this one. We're pushing 11 o'clock at night. I wasn't planning on doing this, but here we are. Stand is ready to go for this tank. This tank was on the table back behind me. It is now over here. I have all the plants out of it. All I'm doing tonight, nothing fancy. It's not even a regular fish tank light for this, obviously. I'm going to be keeping it low light for this temporarily. Not really going fancy cleaning it out, not putting substrate in. I'm literally just sticking some water in here, getting the filter running, getting my Aqua Essential API product in there, getting it running. And then here in the next day or two, it's going to be filled up with some plants and fish from another local gentleman here who's having to step away from the hobby here for a little bit. So I'm kind of taking a bunch of his stuff off of his hands for him. So last minute rush, not putting anything in, and it's going to be a quarantine tank because I know the plants themselves have a bunch of algae on them. So we're going to get everybody over here and make sure that they're used to my water. The fish will go to their respective tanks. I already have ideas for where they're going to go. And then we're going to work specifically on trying to get rid of every last bit of algae we possibly can off of any of the hardscape I get and the plants. But I just wanted to give you an idea of this last minute rush job here to get kind of a quarantine tank set up for this. But I will bring you back when we've got stuff going in there. So we'll see you here in a bit. Alrighty, we are back. Like I said, I got the tank set up. I didn't bring you along for just adding water to it. I've been to get the fish here, obviously, and the plants. Ton of Anubias in there. There's a bunch more over here you can't really see because of where the light is at the moment. There's a good bit of that blackbeard algae on here, so we're going to try and deal with that. But need to get the fish taken care of. But I thought I'd show you the fish while they're all in one location right now before I start getting them out. And I just assume they're all going to hide. So I've already got one out, and he's in the back hiding. It's one of these guys here. I believe it is a type of barb. I'm not 100% certain on the type. So while I'm editing this, I will put the name up. I believe this is just called a tiger barb, but again, I'll verify name. These are some kind of Rasbora, I think, possibly. We have algae eater, a little Chinese algae eater. There is back here. I don't think you can see it in the video. He's like way back in the back there. There's at least one Autosynclus, and then we have a ton of, I'll try to get a little closer here. We've got a ton of little panda cories, and I believe over here in this corner we have some Venezuelan cories. But I'm just going to get them out. Thought I'd show them to you while they're all in one location, but it's time to get them out here and into the tank. They've been ready to go here for a little while, so I don't really want to use a net, but I'll try and let them go in the front here. Maybe you guys can see them.
watching, counting how many fish I put in so far.
Alright, so I've got everybody in there. Everybody is hiding. So let's move this a little bit more central here. So we're all in there. There's a lot of the quarries. Just kind of trying to figure out where they're at now. Algae eaters are hiding in the back, as expected. And then we've got a bunch of the other ones over here. So we're all in. So what we're gonna do now is I'm probably gonna leave them here for the evening, just let them do their thing, get used to the tank, make sure that they're used to my water. Water's already treated, you guys know I do that. But tomorrow we're gonna start looking at trying to deal with some of this blackbeard algae. We're gonna check the water quality. I know there's a lot of fish in here for this size tank. So we're gonna be doing water changes. We're gonna be doing everything we can to kind of minimize the level of nutrients that the algae would have. And make sure that the fish are doing good. Once I know the fish are good, they're going to go to their respective tanks, and I'll bring you along for that. And then after that, once it's just the plants with the algae in here, then we're going to be doing some a little bit heavier treatment of that, trying to get rid of all that. And then we're going to be adding those plants to some of our tanks as well. I got some other designs in mind, so I'll bring you back once there's a little bit more to show you. But I wanted to bring you along for putting them in, tell you what I'm kind of doing. This is going to be a project, just making sure everybody's healthy. The fish look healthy. I know they were being taken care of, but as you can see, the algae just kind of got a little out of control here. And that happens to everybody. If you've had a tank, whether it's this blackbeard algae or the hair algae or any of the other various kinds, it happens to all of us. So if it happens to you, don't get discouraged about it. It's a learning process, and no tank's gonna have zero algae. It's just not going to happen. You just have to learn to deal with the algae that you do have. So I will bring you back here in another video when we're moving some of these guys around. But for right now, let's just enjoy the fish.